Okay, so in this bag right here, I have my new LED light panel setup from Neewer or Neewer. I never know how to pronounce their name. And if my voice sounds a little bit funny, that's because I think I got a flu. So yeah, let's talk about it. Okay, so I was in the market for some new lights for my video business and for YouTube of course, and I stumbled across this package from Neewer or Neewer. Like I said, I never know how to pronounce their brand name. And I got this package on a really good deal on Black Friday. So today we're gonna talk about it. Now that I got that out of the way, let's talk about this package and what you're getting for 200 euros or $200 or 200 pounds, depending on where you live on this planet. So for 200 euros, you get two lights that are app controlled, and that's a really nice thing to have in this day and age. You get two light stands, the carrying bag, two U-shaped kind of like mounts, so you can mount the light on the light stand, and two diffusers, so when you're gonna use the light, you're not gonna have always like harsh light, depending on what kind of like lighting scenario do you want to have. I haven't seen anything else in this price range, so that's why I bought this combo or this package, because you're getting a lot of stuff for 200 euros. Okay, so let's talk about the main subject, and those are the lights, and I think this is going to be a pretty long description, but here it goes. In this combo, you're gonna get two SNL 660 45 watts LED bicolor app control light panels that are coming in a really decent build quality. And yeah, that was a mouthful. So here's what you're going to see on the back of the light. In the center, you're going to see a display where you can find the temperature of the light, the power of the light, and different other details. Underneath that display, you're going to see two physical knobs for the temperature of the light and the power of the light. On the left side and on the right side of that display, you're going to get two battery plates that are compatible with the NPF batteries from Sony, so you can use this light as a portable one for those times when you don't have where to plug it in. Bottom left, that's the power switch, and you have two settings on that power switch. On the right side, you have the power switch for when you're using the light and the light is plugged into the wall, and on the left side is for when you're using the light with some NPF batteries. Bottom right, you have the DC in port, and you have the pairing button for when you're using the light or you're pairing the light with the app, so you can control it through the app. On the side of the light, we have these two mounting points over here for when you're using it with that U-mount that I told you about earlier, so you can put this in different positions. And in the front over here, we have the barn doors. And last but not least, this white diffuser that's right in the front. And this is how the light is looking. Like I said, the Neewer SNL 660 is a bicolor LED panel, and the color temperature of this light goes all the way from 3200 Kelvin all the way up to 5600 Kelvin, so you can be pretty creative with your lighting setups. Alright, so when it comes to control the light through the app, everything is really simple. Just make sure that you have your Bluetooth on your phone, and then you need to check on the back of the light if the Bluetooth icon is blinking, so when you're going in the app is going to find the device or the devices, otherwise it's not going to work. Then the next step is to press on that big plus button on top right, and then after the app is going to find the devices, you're going to add them under your My Device tab. After you did that, you're going to have full control over the brightness and the temperature of the light, everything from distance, so that's really nice and handy on set. One more thing that you can do in the app, you can rename your devices if you want that, and if you have different type of lights, for example RGB or bicolor, you can add them under your groups tab. Alright, so now let's talk about the thing that I don't really like about this light. For example, on the back of the light right here, we have the physical knobs for the color temperature of the light and the brightness level. And like I said earlier, I love the fact that I have this like indicator over here from minimum to maximum, but I don't like the fact that I can go all the way around like this and I don't have like a hard stop or something. So that's a feature that Neewer or Neewer should think about, like in the next iterations of this light. And another thing that I hate about this thing is the fact that right here on this side, so right here, this plastic like button or slider or thing or whatever you want to call it, it needs to be like pressed like that for when you're trying to get, it's kind of easy to like put it in, but it's really painful to get it out. So I think this should have like another type of release thing for the diffuser, because I think that this plastic thing over here is going to break in the end, and then you're going to have like your diffuser all the time on the light, and maybe you don't want that. Another thing that I want to talk about are the light stands, or the quality of the light stands. They are not great, but they are not terrible either. I think I would have paid like $20 to maybe $30 more for better light stands. Maybe I'm a little bit picky right now for 200 euros that you're getting a lot of things in this package, but I hoped that I would have like a little better kind of quality on the light stands, because these with the time they are going to be like really flimsy. So yeah, I think I would have paid like $20 to $30 more for better light stands. Last but not least, on this U-shaped mount, I love the fact that on the bottom you have two mounting points or two mounting threads or whatever you want to call them. And I love the fact that these onset are really helpful, because sometimes maybe you don't have enough space, or you have only like a certain type of space where you can mount the light, and this comes in pretty handy. So yeah, that being said, this is the end of this review video of the SNL 660. I'm really happy that I got these LED panels, and I'm really excited to try them out on a client shoot. And yeah, this is the end of this video. If you like this video, just make sure to like and subscribe. If you want to ask me something about these lights, you can leave me a comment down below. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next one.